Okay, now that you've had a chance to go through it, let's go ahead and take a look. And I'm going to pull in a um, unit circle here. Let me minimize it here so it's not taking up all the room. All right, so pi over 4, we have this coordinate right here, right? So that is if our value was 1, because this is the unit circle. So going from polar coordinates to rectangular coordinates, what we want to do is follow. So my x is going to be 5 times the cosine of pi over 4, right? Because here I just went over what those equal. So 5 is r, and then my theta is pi over 4. My y, I'm going to put that down here in red, is going to be 5 sine pi over 4. All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can reduce this. So the x value of this, of pi over 4, is square root of 2 over 2. So I have 5 times the square root of 2 over 2. And that's going to equal 5 root 2 over 2. And then I go ahead and look at the y value. And so again, pi over 4 for my y value, or excuse me, yeah, sine of pi over 4 for my y value is square root of 2 over 2. That's my sine. So 5 times square root of 2 over 2, that's 5 root 2 over 2. So my coordinate, or my rectangular coordinate for this point, would be 5 root 2 over 2 and 5 root 2 over 2. All right, let's take a look at this one here. We have negative 5 pi over 6. So 5 pi over 6 is right here. But remember, because it's negative, we're going to go into this direction. So we're really looking at 11 pi over 6. Um, or what we could do is call that the equivalent of negative pi over 6. Either way, it's the same thing. So this is what we're going to have for our sine and cosine. So my x, just going to put it back in the blue here. My x value is going to equal negative 2 times the cosine of 5 pi over 6. Now remember, we said we're going to go ahead and move it this way. So because we're moving it that way, then that negative turns to a positive. So it's 2 times the cosine of 11 pi over 6. And I just added 6 to that, which is going to be the equivalent of 2 times the cosine is square root of 3 over 2. And then my y value is going to be negative 2 cosine 5 pi over 6. Again, I'm going to change it. Oh, why did I put cosine? I meant to put sine. I apologize. Sine. This is also sine to sine 11 pi over 6, which is going to be equal to 2 times negative 1/2. Okay, so when I do that, it's the equivalent of 2 over, or negative 2 over 2, which is negative 1. And then if I go ahead and solve for my x value, that's 2 root 3 over 2, which those 2's are going to cancel out, so I just have root 3. So my value here would be root 3, comma, negative 1.